All right, here we have a 2018 Ford F-150 XLT Crew Cab Short Box 5.0 Coyote V8. One owner, corporate fleet return. Very nice truck. Runs and drives beautifully. A lot of people love the 5.0 for good reason. They're a solid running motor. They make good power. They get decent fuel economy. And for the most part, they're pretty much bulletproof. So, very nice truck. Crew cab short box. Very easy to get around in. You can carry a full crew of guys. Everybody's comfortable. Lots of nice things about these trucks. This is a 10-speed, so it gets a little bit better fuel economy than the 6-speed. And yeah, overall, just a really nice work truck. So let's get into it. Again, it is an XLT, so you got power locks, power windows, and power mirrors. It does have a manual driver's seat. So, what do you do about that? Right here, you got your headlight controls. So, off, parking lights, on, automatic headlights, fog light switch, cargo light switch, and your dimmer for your gauges. Has an electronic parking brake. This is the switch for the service lights, which are on top of the aluminum ProTech headache rack. And yeah, let's get into it. We'll fire it up. You see there, 121,811,000 miles. Or 121,811 miles. Sorry, that was worded kind of weird. Fires up and runs beautifully. No knock, no hesitation, no misfire, none of those issues. Again, just a solid, well taken care of truck. Over here, you have your controls for your display. You can go cycle through things, fuel economy, driver assist settings, tripometers. Those are all in there. Just below that, you have your cruise controls, on, off, set speed, resume and cancel. To the right, you have your hands-free radio controls, so volume up and down, seek left and right, media selection, as well as your voice commands, mute, and pick up and hang up the phone. This obviously has Bluetooth. Very easy to connect to these trucks. It takes nothing to do it. Nice little display there. It is not touchscreen. You navigate with these buttons here, and obviously the buttons on the side. Put it into reverse, and you do have a nice clear backup camera there. You can see it has the moving guideline, so as you turn the wheel, it shows you where you're going to end up going. So very handy, very convenient. I especially love these backup cameras for when you're hooking up to a trailer. They're very easy to use. Press OK there, and you can see that gives you a closer trailer view. You can see the little bottom step there on the rear bumper. If there was a hitch in there, you'd be able to see it very clearly and line it up perfectly. So very handy feature. I love having a backup camera. If you're pulling a boat or anything like that, super easy to get it hooked up. Traction control on and off, pretty straightforward. You turn it off if you got, like, you're in a stuck situation and you're trying to power out of it and the ABS is shutting you down. Just hit the power or the traction control button off, and you're able to send all the power to the wheels. It does have automatic start, so if you're sitting at a light, you've pulled up to a light, the truck will automatically shut off. You let off the brake and get on the gas, and it'll fire back up and keep going. Helps save on fuel economy. Just one of the things that they started doing in these newer trucks. Manual radio controls, volume up, tune. This does have a CD player. Climate control is pretty straightforward. Hot, cold, on, off, where do you want it? Right now it is set on AC, and it is blowing nice and cold. Shift on the fly, 4-wheel drive, 2 high, 4 high, 4 low. This truck does not have an electronic locking rear end, but it does have 4-wheel drive, just like everything else that we sell here on this lot. So, at any time, you can shift into 4-wheel drive high as long as you are not on dry pavement and you are under 55 miles an hour. 4 low is a crawling gear. It is only for getting out of sticky situations. You need to be stopped, transmission in neutral, foot on the brake, and then you can shift into 4 low. Below the climate controls, you have a USB as well as an outlet, and then just below that you have a nice little cubby. This does have a center jump seat, so you get 2 cup holders in the top as well as a phone holder there, and a nice center console. And then this seat does fold up. If you needed to have a third person up front with you, you can absolutely do that. Below the seat is another little bit of storage. Very convenient. If you got a lot of stuff that you got to pack around and you don't really have a spot to put it, you can probably find a spot in this truck. Go around here to the back. Nice clean door panels. Obviously a pretty well taken care of truck. Again, it was corporate fleet, so not ex-government. Corporations tend to take a little bit better care of their stuff, and you know, you don't run into the issues of trucks being hammered out by construction guys or things of that nature. Nice big back seats. The bottoms do fold up, so you get lots of room back here for storage if you need it. If you want to put pack outs back here, or anything else that you might need, tools that you don't want to leave in the bed that you want to secure in the truck, there's lots of room for that. You get a couple of USB outlets as well as a 120 outlet and a nice cup holder. A little bit of paint on that, couldn't quite get it off. What are you gonna do? It's got 121,000 on it. It's not gonna be exactly perfect, but it is still very, very nice. Back there you can see nice ProTech box. We'll drop the tailgate here. We'll hop up back here. This does lock, and you just twist it. Shocks will help it open. You get a nice sliding tray in there and a nice deep box for anything you might need it for. Just close it like that, put that back down, and it is shut and latched. Come around to the passenger side. Pretty much the same as the driver's side. Again, nice clean door panel. Seats are in really good shape. This seat folds up individually of those two, so if you need 2 people in the back and you still got to carry some stuff, you can put 1 seat up. If you're only carrying 1 person, you can put the other 2 seats up. If you're not carrying anybody at all, just keep them up and keep all your stuff stored back here. Very convenient. I really love the way these trucks are set up, especially in the Super Crew. It's just an overall great setup. Passenger door panel and passenger seat. Again, manual seats, pretty typical with an XLT. You don't really get into power seats unless you really option the truck out, or you get into a Lariat, Limited, Platinum, those higher trim packages. Nice big glove box. We got all the information in the book there, as well as your tailgate delete harness block offs. So those are pretty typical. Just about every truck has them nowadays because most trucks have a backup camera nowadays. You also have a nice little cubby up there above the radio. I like putting my wallet up there, keeps it secure and out of the way. Very nice headliner. It is in beautiful condition. Overall, really, really nice truck. 5.0 makes really good power, and it is super, super reliable. Ford's been building the 5.0 for years, and people have just piled miles on them. So nice clean engine bay, nice quiet motor. So this truck does not have any leaks or weeps or seeps, no knocking, pinging, clattering, nothing like that. It fires up beautifully and is ready to go. Underside is fairly clean. Got a little bit of dirt there. We'll get the rest of that washed out, but it is just about, well, it is rust free and in very, very nice condition. So that's what I have for you on this guy. 2018 F-150, 1 owner, excellent maintenance history, 121,000 miles. Come see us here in Athol, Idaho. Give our website a visit at www.familymotorcoidaho.com.